Sometimes when I get put on the road, I get put in situations where I don't feel comfortable. And I don't mean a bad situation. I grew up in a trailer park in Missouri, for heaven's sake. I can deal with bad situations. But sometimes I get put in a really, really great situation, and I don't know how to deal with it. Like a top-of-the-line 5-star hotel. I'm not a top-of-the-line 5-star hotel kind of guy. I'm a guy that wears a jacket on stage, only have to iron this part of my shirt kind of guy. I don't like it. You know what a top-of-the-line 5-star hotel doesn't have? The complimentary breakfast. I need the complimentary breakfast. I don't care about the thread count on your pillowcases. I want some free waffles. I love a free hotel breakfast so much, sometimes I'll have one at a hotel I didn't stay. That is not a joke. So here's my story. I'm doing a corporate shows for Pepsi in Chicago, a really, really good gig. And I pull up to the hotel. It's like part of the old architectural part of downtown Chicago. And I'm looking at this wondrous building. I'm like, oh, man, I am not going to fit in this place at all. As I'm staring at the door to my truck opens, as I'm turning out the corner of my eye, I see somebody start to get in. So just out of reaction, I just turn and shove this guy. And he kind of stumbles backwards. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He said, sir, I'm your valet. I was like, oh. But in my defense, I don't drive the kind of vehicle that you typically valet. I drive the kind of vehicle before somebody else gets in it, you need to start explaining things about it. If anybody else ever had this, you know you have to give them that speech because you don't want anybody hurt. But you really don't want to admit what kind of death trap you're willing to drive on a daily basis? You're going to park this? Yes, sir. Okay. Just so you know. Probably won't even happen. But occasionally, if you make a really sharp left-handed turn, and the defrost switch is slid all the way to the right, the back wheel pops off. Oh no. I'm not a mechanic. I think it's a wiring issue, but I don't know that. And he goes, sir, everything will be just fine. Gets in, shuts the door, leaves, or tries to shut the door. But he's never been in a vehicle before where shutting the door is more than a one-step process. He's never been in that pull and lift door shut. That you have to lift the exact correct second or your door, boom, you're early, boom, you're late. Screaming at him like it's his fault my door won't close. So we end up getting his door closed and he's rattling it down the street. I'm like, okay, which way is he gonna go? Makes that big sweeping left. I'm like, all right, dude, you're on your own. I don't know. I don't know how much clearer I could have been about that. Go in and I try to check in. I was like, yeah, I'm a comedian doing the show tonight. She said, okay, perfect. She said, your room's ready. She said, I just need a credit card. I said, well, Pepsi was supposed to take care of my room. He said, no, Pepsi paid for the room. I just need your card for incidentals. I was like, oh, okay. I'm not going to have any. She goes, no, that's just if you call down and get room service. You see a movie on TV. You want? No, I know what the word means. I'm just explaining I'm not going to have any of this. And she kind of looks around, making sure nobody's near, leans across the counter. She goes, well, it's kind of just pretend. What are you talking about? How about I pretend to hand you a card? You can make believe to swipe it if it makes you feel better, I guess. And I'll for real go to sleep. She said, I can't lock your room without a card on file. Okay, here's my card. She runs. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, it was declined. My pretend charge just got rejected? I'm not a wealthy man. I thought I could afford free. She goes, well, our machines wouldn't accept the card. I said, do you take inspirational checks? I don't know what else you're doing. She said, well, we don't charge the card, but we put amount of a hold on it, and it wouldn't accept that amount. I said, how much was that amount? She said, $750. She's like, do you think our machines are malfunctioning? Nope. I think those are working perfectly. I spit my card out quick, didn't I? I was watching. Those are pretty good machines. I mean, they ended up letting me in my room, which they did not have to do. Very nice of them. They didn't have to do that. And all the years I've ever done this, I had never received a call on the hotel phone. It's kind of weird. After a few minutes, my phone started ringing. I was like, hello? She said, yeah, this is Becky from downstairs. I was just wondering how your room looks. Have you never been up here? You can come up here and look around if you want. It's all right. I mean, it's not worth $750 and no waffles, but it's okay, I guess. She goes, I was just worried if you had any concerns. I'm a little concerned your valet's not going to make it back. Guys, I've got to go. You've been absolutely fantastic. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, did you know that Dry Bar Comedy has their own app? Download it right now to watch, save, and share clips, and you can watch my whole special.